Hey, what's going on, everyone? Aaron Murray here, back with another quarterback breakdown here on Snaps. Appreciate everyone over the weekend. A lot of great comments on the other quarterbacks that we broke down. If you haven't seen those, go back and check them out. And let me know what other quarterbacks you want me to break down. I think I'm going to do 2 or 3 more this week. So if there's anyone in particular that you want me to hit, let me know. Today we'll be hitting Cade Klubnik for Clemson. And they always say this saying, it's not as good as you think it is when you go back and watch the tape. So, like, if you have a big win, you're like, oh, it must be perfect. Never is as good. And it's never as bad either. And I'm not saying like this was a good game for Cade Klubnik. I'm not saying it's a great game. Obviously, only 3 points were put up against Georgia, but there was more good I saw than I thought I was going to see. So we'll get into the tape. The first place doesn't really indicate that. Not a great start for Clemson, the offense. Not a great day overall, but you did see a couple things from the second-year starting quarterback that may give some Clemson fans some hope going forward. So with that, let's just get right into the tape, have a little fun with it, and hopefully learn something today as we break it down as well. First ball, I mean, there's no excuse for this one. I mean, this is easy. This is something that you've run all week in practice. You knew this play was coming, and it is a 5-yard pitch and catch between you and a running back. You know, you are an athletic quarterback. This is how you make your money, you know, getting on the run a lot of times. And look at all the space. You know, it's all about starting a game off. Let's all be honest, hostile territory in Atlanta, right there in Georgia's backyard, UGA's backyard. You get a nice first down just to get the confidence going. Instead, just a rocky start for the Clemson offense. You can't dirt the football with a 5-yard pass. So, you know, it's week one, getting the nerves out, going against a great defense, but not the start you wanted for Clemson. A couple plays later, we're going to get into a spacing concept to the front side. Everyone's just going to be running hitches. And you're just going to work 1 to 2 to 3. So 1, he's going to find some space. He's going to be in the flat. So as a quarterback, you're going to go over the top. 1, 2 off this flat defender, and then he's kind of your last resort at the end of it. And 1 shows up, 1 pops right now. Okay, takes it. I like the footwork. Hits his back step. Ball's out now. Beautiful timing. Catch it. Fall forward, and it's a third and manageable situation. Instead, it goes right through the receiver's hands, and another incompletion. Just very sloppy start for really both offenses in this game. But for Clemson, just easy misses, man. Like ball dirted on 1, ball dropped on 2. Good decision here. They're just going to run a deep cross, so you're going to get a post. You'll get a deep cross. We're going to get some sort of flat control to the field as well. And you may take a look at the post real quick. It's not there. Safety drops. You'll get your eyes to the deep cross. And I kind of like his decision making. For those who watch my Carson Beck video, I love when a quarterback in the middle of his drop knows right now that, like, okay, this is eliminated. Bam. I feel this guy getting some depth. All this green grass right here. Let me just throw it to the running back. And, this is what we call, like, you got to go earn your scholarship. If there is one thing that I want to see from Cade is just a little bit quieter footwork at times. At times he kind of gets a little bit too happy feet. But right here, good decision. Like, he sees all that green grass. Let me get the ball to my running back. Good throw. And now as a running back, you have 10 yards of space to go, once again, go earn your scholarship, man. Go make someone miss in the open field. Instead, it's tackle right there on the spot. So not on Cade. Got to make a guy miss, man. This kind of goes like the way I talk about the happy feet. Just watch Cade in the pocket. His eyes are just all over the place. So he starts right, comes middle, comes back right, comes back left. Just looks like a damn jumping jelly bean back there in the pocket. Just settle the feet, man. Like right here, you could, if you wanted to, you could dot this guy. I believe we'll play it forward a little bit more. 1 sits nicely. 2's coming right behind him right now. And Cade's kind of low. He's seeing ghosts a little bit right now. Like, there isn't pressure. Like, there's a little in your face, but just take a step back. Like, he's just bouncing and bouncing and bouncing. And he's looking here. He's looking here. And it's just like, Go through your process. One, I mean, I don't know exactly what the read is. I'm just guessing based on what looking at the concept. This guy's eliminated because this safety's coming over the top. So you're not working backside. You're working front side. You can hit this guy right now. He's throttling, and then you can hit this guy number 2 right behind him. Just a little erratic early on in the game with some of the throws, and then just his footwork and eyes that just needs to get settled into the season a little bit. They're going to go man free concept. It doesn't look like man, but it is man. You would think like, man, this guy's going to get over, but Georgia's going to 3 for 3 of these guys to the field. You're going to get man here, and then he's kind of roaming. He's shaded more towards the 3-man or to the single receiver side. Excuse me. Recording this early on a Monday morning. But you're just going to get what I call dragging concept backside, slant, flat. Accurate throw from Cade. It's the back foot, puts it low and away from the defender. Good throw, good completion for Clemson. This is probably the best throw I've ever seen Cade throw before. They were great on the corner routes in this game, and this is a great route. Stacks the defender, gets on top, takes it high, lets his quarterback throw it out there. But look at Cade's footwork in the pockets. Let's go back to Cade real quick. Play action, boom, feels the pressure right here. And it's just a subtle slide. Like you remember before, we just talked about a couple plays before, he was like bouncing. This is nice, subtle. Let me just move a half a yard to my right to buy myself time. I know I have man to man. I know I'm going to throw this corner out. His feet stay underneath him to where like he's not having to overstride because he's got good balance and delivers an absolute Christmas present down the chimney right there to his receiver on the outside. But just let's go back to the footwork. Nice, subtle slide right, ball's out, knew where he was going. That's a beautiful job. That is like, those are the plays like, man, I see the potential and just got to put it all together kind of feel for Clemson and the quarterback. I don't really know what's going on concept wise on this one. It's kind of all over the place offensively. So I don't really, you just got receivers just kind of running aimlessly, it feels like here. And that's part of it too. Like when we talk about Clemson, and I know being a quarterback, I get it. A lot of pressure's put on you, a lot of complaining, all that. The quarterback's fault. Like I didn't see a lot of Clemson receivers making plays and creating a lot of separation. Like that's going to be a theme throughout today's game of like who is helping Cade get open and help him create explosive plays and make his life easier. And he missed a bunch too. Don't get me wrong, but it goes both ways here. Like I said, just I don't see a lot here. I like the subtle slide, get the ball to the tight end, accurate throw. Just Georgia's coverage is as tremendous as we all were anticipating heading into this game. Another good job on this one. You're going to get a curl route into the boundary. And I think the timing wise is great. 1, 2, 3, boom, boom, boom. Let me subtle slide. Like when he keeps his feet in the ground, he's great. Look at that ball. Let's go. Let's see where the ball's out. I'll pause it. Ball's out. This receiver's just now turning. Look at the coverage. The coverage is great, but there's no stopping a well-timed, accurate football from a quarterback and a good route from a receiver. Skip a few plays ahead. Appreciate everyone joining us once again. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and having a lot of fun doing this QB breakdown. Good check down, nothing down the field. Just blanket it. This is the best defense maybe they'll face all year. Miami looked good over the weekend, but this defense is they're scary good at all 3 levels. So you're going to get a lot of not there, not another. Where's my check down? Get it to him and see if you can make a guy miss. They like to run the deep cross concept. So we diagrammed it earlier. Big post, deep cross, some sort of flat control. Georgia as well in this game, really liked running that concept as well. I thought he does a good job on the accuracy for this one. You're going to get the clear out on this side. You'll get the deep cross here. When he keeps his feet underneath him. Good job. I love this route too. Check out the receiver. Instead of just keep drifting, which brings in the high safety, he breaks it flat. Really friendly. You shaves off the route right there. Really good job. We're gonna get the rollout to the right, launch it down the field, and the receiver just stops. I mean, you get him stacked. I see what Cade sees right here. I mean, this is go ball time. Good play by KJ Bolden, the safety for Georgia, coming over the top, but like still the receiver should be there to, maybe make a play in that football. So, I'm saying receivers, quarterback just not on the same page. Receivers not helping out their quarterback with that one. We're running a little double sticks concept here. So you're going to get usually just a clear out. Like this is you really aren't going after this a lot. Then you're getting out and out. So most times what quarterback coaches teaches, it's a 1-2 read. You're working outside in. Take your Omaha to your stick route. So let's just see how that plays out first. So if you're taking 1-2, he's open, completion, he's wide open. So like if you want to go like the true teaching tape, hey, we're sitting down, we're installing this play right now as a coach. How are you teaching it? It's 1-2. Maybe Cade is told like, hey, if you like your matchup on the outside, take it. I'm not going to be mad with it, but you better complete it. Like this is a play where like if you're not going to run it the way the play was designed, 1-2, and you're going to take a shot because you like the matchup, you're going to come back to me and tell me that as a player to the coach, just complete it. Just because that's a completion. That's a first down. That's a first down. And this is going to be 3 or 4 times in this game we see this from Cade. The ball is significantly underthrown. Significantly underthrown. You chose to go for it. Now launch it. That ball's 5 yards underthrown. You throw that out here, it's a touchdown. It could be a touchdown. But that'll be one of 3 or 4 times we see him take the shot down the field, and it's underthrown pretty badly. Good job right here, just making a play. Georgia passes off the crossers really nicely. So you see that he's got him. He's got him. Georgia said, not so fast. We're going to switch off. So he'll end up coming down for him. He'll stay here for him. Nothing really open here. Just got to figure out a way to make a play, get out of there, get out of there. That's a great job. Give your big guy an opportunity. I think that was a one-handed catch, which was pretty sweet. Well, we're just going to get an Omaha route to the field. Just to speed out. Difficult throw, man. You got to be on time, in rhythm, throw the ball to the outside. That timing was well executed here. 1, 2, 3. Feet are on the ground. Look at where his, for those who watch the Jalen Milroe video, this is kind of the opposite. You remember when Jalen was throwing a similar route concept, but to the right? His feet and shoulders were pointing this way, and he was inaccurate, and the ball kind of died on him. Look where Cade's feet and shoulders are pointing. So this is a good, you want to compare the two with a similar route throwing. This is what Jalen needs to do as a thrower. Get his feet in a better position to make throws to the outside. And then bam, perfectly thrown football to the outside, gives his receiver an opportunity to catch it, make someone miss, get the first down. Little rollout here. Just good job being an athlete. Get up and over. Nothing crazy to talk about here or break down. But, pressure in the face. Has 2 guys. Found a way to get it to the receiver. Just better tackle on the back end by Georgia coming down. And we'll skip a few plays ahead here. Once again, just spacing concept. to the field. You get someone sitting here, someone sitting here. I believe he's going to come in the flat. We'll see how this plays out right now. Yep. Same thing we saw in the first play of the game. Great timing. Once again, like linebacker drops. He's your first read. Hit him right now. Bam. Completion. Take it. Receiver. Just get north, man. Don't go backwards. Don't go backwards. They're going to run the Oki route from this bunch condensed set. So he's going to run a 6-step speed out. Going to get about 10 yards in depth. I would just like to see him 3 no hitch this ball. 1, 2, 3 balls out. It just feels like it was late, and then all of a sudden, when you, as a quarterback, when you feel late with your feet, then you rush it, and then the mechanics go to crap, and then the ball's overthrown. So right here, I like more what I like to call rhythm 3. It's not 1, 2, 3 like you're throwing a slant or something quick like a seam. It's 1, 2, 3 ball, 1, 2, 3 ball, and right here it's 1, 2, 3, and then quick hitch. Like just time it up a little bit better where you're not having to hitch, and you could just throw the ball out there nice and easy for your receiver to go out there and make a play. Um, Another great throw here. They got to get a star concept into the boundary. So for those who have watched, you know what I'm talking about here. You're going to get a corner. You'll get a sit down. You'll get a flat control. This is twice this week, and I've seen quarterbacks throw the corner. You just got to confirm that right now there's some good indicators that you may want to throw it. So too high safety look. This safety's pretty far inside of your receiver, so you're going to get leverage on him. You just need to confirm that this DB is going to settle when you're going to throw this corner route. So he actually comes in man. So he's cleared out. You got leverage on the safety right now. So like his eyes are over here. He sees this like one's dead. He's dead. I got leverage. Let me throw the corner route. So really well read from Cade. Great football. I like the fact that he put some juice on it, brought his receiver down a little bit. Very friendly route from the receiver as well. Just well executed play. 2 for 2 right now on that corner route. This is the shot right here. And you're going to get the inside fade, which, I mean, you got outside leverage, so don't love it, but then you got the slant. This is another one. You got outside, you got a decent amount of cushion. I mean, honestly, I probably would take it because that is a safety, even if he is the best safety in the country. It's still a safety. You could have taken this slant by number 1 on the outside and just dotted him right now for a completion. But you liked your matchup. You said, hey, I got a receiver on a safety. Let me take it. Same thing we talked about before. Just throw it now, man. Like he stacked them. This ball needs to be up here. And it's underthrown and picked off. So, I mean, honestly, you probably could have just thrown it earlier too. Like he's hitching. Like, if you like it, ball should have been. I mean, this guy's middle of the field back here. Ball's up and out now, and you try to hit him on the run here. Instead, you try to wait too late, and just Malachi does a good job squeezing. I mean, he's the best safety in the country, but it's just another ball down the field that's underthrown that brings the defender into play. Slant to the field here. They did a good job with his eyes. You're just going to get one-on-one slant. Just got to make sure this guy is not in it. The safety. He does a good job. He confirms. Like, okay, this guy, I see this space. I see the room for my slant route. I just need to confirm that he's not coming down in there. He confirms it with his eyes and throws a really accurate football. We're going to get a smash concept to the field here. I'm going to let it play out real quick just to jog my memory to the boundary. So this is, we just showed a couple plays ago where they had the star concept. I mean, this is the same kind of feel. You're going to have corner. You're going to have a, somewhat of an option route where he's going to come in. He can sit for zone, break out one way versus man. But, it's the same feel that you just had. You have leverage on the corner. This corner's locked on him. Take your shot on the corner route again. Right there. I mean, listen, I'm never going to complain about taking a completion, at the end of the day, but you need some big play, especially you're behind in the game. It's the same exact look that you just had and completed the football. It should be the same exact result. Receiver does a good job breaking it off. Read your keys, man. Like you're running a smash. This guy jumps. You should be throwing the corner route. I don't know if anyone can hear me as I'm recording this, but my wife's dealing with both my kids upstairs, and it seems like they're fighting a little bit. So I do apologize. It's a almost 2-year-old and a 4-year-old, so it's quite entertaining when they don't have school. Another one. Here we go. Throw it, man. Throw it. Throw it. Throw it. Throw it. Throw it. Throw it. He's stacked. Oh my gosh. Look, the safety's here. Just throw it. Oh, a lot of big plays left on the field. A lot of big plays. Um, Great movement and throw on this one. So let it play through. Nothing there. Get out of there. Good throw on the run. Beautiful throw on the run. All right. Star concept. Take one nicely. It's going to be to the boundary. You're going to get corner. Sit down. The running back's actually going to come out this side. Oh, sorry. Never mind. That's my bad. I forgot the tight end. So didn't see the tight end there. So he's the one coming out to the flat. My bad. Just take it. He's your number one read. He's there. You would have liked to see him get his shoulders and hips pointed to the tight end a little bit better, just fundamental wise. But maybe we could have hit him a hair bit earlier. But good read right there. That way to take the completion. All right, 2 more plays here. Little happy feet once again from Cade on this one. Just keep your feet in the ground. You're going to go shallow to this return route, and this guy is wide open. I mean, he does a great job on this whip coming out and in, and creates leverage. Like, there's no reason why he's just bouncing again. 1, 2, 3. Like there's you got plenty of room. He's dead. Your eyes now need to come to him. You should be ready to rip this ball right now. Like, ball's out right now. He catches it and he's turning up, and who knows what happens from there. Instead, we're jumping, we're bouncing, and then we have to throw the football away. All right, last one, 4th down, and just absolutely rockets a slant route backside. Just, it's a slant route to the boundary. Takes him, I mean, it was a wobbler, not a tight spiral, and it was coming in hot. So that's it. Week 1, Clemson, only 3 points scored. I mean, it's a great defense. Like, I don't know if you're going to face a defense that good the rest of the season, so you can kind of, feel good about that. But there was some really good stuff. Like when Cade's feet are in the ground, when he's calm, when his eyes are calm, he threw some great balls. The Okies, the corner routes were great. Some of the intermediate stuff on the spacing route, I thought the timing was excellent. Deep ball accuracy was horrendous. Missed a lot on the deep balls. Missed other couple opportunities. So all in all, I give him a C. If I had to grade him on this one, you see the potential. You see what could be there. Hopefully the receivers continue to help him out a little bit going forward as well. But still a lot of work for that Clemson offense going forward. So appreciate everyone joining. Like, subscribe, and we'll see you on another quarterback breakdown here soon.